with my legs just relaxed in front. If cross-legged is more comfortable, that's fine, and I'll give you another option as we go along. So as we sit up, we want to feel our sit bones are both equal on the mat. And you feel that lift up through your centre as well as you're drawing in through the centre, shoulders down. And we're going to start with the fingers on the shoulders. So the first thing we want to get is a rotation, like we did earlier, standing up. So the rotation from the waist, because that is one element of the stretch. So the pelvis not moving, you're still on your sit bones, and that is not going to change. Now, you rotate to the right, and you want to think of rounding over and trying to take your body behind that thigh almost. So it won't go there, obviously. The elbow is going to come somewhere towards the knee, but without dropping it forwards, and then you come up. So it's a rotation and a flexion all together. So keeping the elbows wide, you're taking the elbow towards the inside of that knee. Let's say that, and then it's easier to think about. Now, if you suffer from shoulder tension, you either keep your arms here or you can even cross them over if it's getting a little bit too much. If you don't suffer from shoulder tension, you can take the hands to the back of the head. Interlace the fingers. It always feels a little bit strange, this one at first, because it doesn't feel like you're doing much. That's because it may be an area that you don't stretch out very much, so it might be quite tight. This can be done with the legs wide. Exhale as you rotate and flex, and taking that front elbow towards the knee and looking back. Yeah? And there are more progressions, but we're just going to keep on this one for the moment. And exhale, stretching that area I pointed out. Last 4. Make sure you're right on your sit bones, and that is not changing at all. And release. So then we're going to sit with the legs in a long frog. I'm going to turn to the side for this one. Okay, so they're bent, those knees and the legs are a little bit forwards. Sitting up lovely and tall. And we're going to start with the pelvic tilt, which means we're tilting the pelvis under. So imagine you've got knobs on your car seat and you're doing that. But we don't want to feel it's from the back. It is from the pelvis. It is your pubic bone coming closer to your waist. And this section down here, your very lower back of your spine going into the tail, stretching. So shortening at the front, lengthening at the back. Feel your sit bones pulling towards each other slightly. And keeping that height through the upper body, so keep lifted. 2 more. 1 more. And then you can just place your hands across your chest to do the pelvic tilt 1 more time. Now keep that tilted under feeling as you start to roll the lower part of your back towards the floor. Don't go too low, just get your bottom on the floor. And then you come up with that rounded feeling here and then straighten up at the top. So you do your pelvic tilt and you continue rounding, exhaling, inhaling, and exhale, inhale to come up. Now my back might not look as though it's rounding very much because it's a little bit tight, and that may be the same for some of you, but just feel that you are lengthening and opening up between the vertebrae here, yeah? So we're going to exhale as we tilt under and go back. You either return like this or you open the arms to the diagonals. You then bring them in and then you come up. You exhale as you tilt under. You inhale as you just open to the diagonals. Then you bring them in and you come up. If you want to make it a little bit harder, what you do is you open them a little bit wider, but never take them behind you here. You don't want to strain the neck too much. You bring them in and you come up. Exhale, tilting, rolling, squeezing the sit bones together. Inhale, widen. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. You keep doing that, or you add the next progression I'm going to give you. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale as the arms come up. Press the hands together as they come down in front of you. And then inhale to come up. So I'll do it slightly on the diagonal. So you exhale down. Inhale, widen. Exhale, up and over. Press them down. Inhale, up. Exhale, tilt under. Squeeze round. Open as you hold it there. Up and over. And then recover. Got one more progression if you want to take it. Where you exhale, tilt and roll. Inhale, widen. Now as the arms come up and over, you dive down into that little space between your legs. And then you roll up. You exhale, tilting, rolling, squeezing. Inhale, open. Exhale, do it all together. Crown of the head towards the floor between your legs. And then stack up through your vertebrae. Going to do 4 more of these. So you can just open and close if you like, or you dive down between those legs. Just showing you the options. You exhale, you tilt and roll. Inhale, open. You dive down, or you just take the arms up and over. And then recover. 2 more times. Choose your option. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, open. Exhale, over. Nice little stretch of the back. And recover. Last time. Inhale, widen. Exhale, up and over. Dive down. And inhale, come. Tall and proud. You're going to take your elbows underneath your shoulders and you're going to clasp your hands together. That will create a little bit more strength through your arms and your shoulders, so you've got a little bit more stability. Your back is flat. Now just watch that your tummy doesn't drop down so your back arches in the middle. You want it flat and you don't want it rounded, so you want to find that nice line where you feel that your back is in the strongest position it can be. And first of all, just think of shifting your weight forward so you load the shoulders, so you feel there's more pressure in the shoulder area, and then come back to where you started. You exhale forwards, inhale back. Now you can come further, take your head past your hands and return. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. The music seems to be having a holiday, but never mind, I'm going to carry on. Exhale forward and back. So you can keep doing this. This might be enough for you. Keeping those shoulder blades down the back as much as possible and return. If you want to go further, just tuck your toes under so the legs can straighten. Still watch that line of the back, and you come forward and back. Now the closer your feet are to the shoulders, the harder it's going to be. The further away they are, the easier it's going to be. So you can stay on your knees and do it, or you can continue with straight legs. So you've got your 2 options. A couple more times. 1 more. And release. Just drop down around the back and just drop the bottom towards the heels and release.